Education, it is believed, is a path of transcending the merely human. It portends the rise of a new dawn and a free and bright horizon. Silvines Public School reaffirms the promise in nurturing young minds through multifarious endeavours in academics and co-curricular domains. We have thus evolved a tried and tested format to make education more experiential, holistic, integrated, discovery-oriented, learner-centered, and above all, enjoyable. We place on record the School Calendar 2022-23, the annual report. The new academic year was a much-awaited one after the cloud cast by the pandemic, and we've done enough homework to equip ourselves to brave expected hassles, including that of learning loss and uneven learning curves. Praveshanotsav, the formal installation of the academic year, was held in two phases, 1 and 2 June 2022, to celebrate the spirit of homecoming. Praveshanotsav held for classes 2 to 12 was inaugurated by Mr. Deepak Dayanidhi, Associate Professor, IIM Kozhikode.
I want to talk to you and leave you with this ABC, right? Authenticity, bravery, and creativity. And these things are not something that you have to wait a long time and say that I'm going to become a graduate or a postgraduate or something like that to become those things. It's important to be those things every step of the way.
For the John Mannaratha, our principal welcomed one and all with the promise of an incredible learning experience within the wide open portals of our school. The Praveshanotsav of the junior section was inaugurated by Vinod Kovur, cine artist. The selection process for the appointment of school leaders of the academic year got underway in the second week of June. To help our students imbibe the spirit of leadership and responsibility, vision and focus, the school leaders have been selected by a panel of teachers and students. Investiture Day was held on 12 July to symbolize the bestowing of key responsibilities on young shoulders. Ms. Smriti Parathikad, media person, inaugurated the event in the presence of Father John Mannaratha, a principal, Father Augustin K. Mathew, our administrator, Ms. Aditi Chatterjee, our Dean of Studies, and the newly appointed leaders. Excellence in academics has been the hallmark of our school since its inception. Undeterred by the uncertainties of the pandemic, our students topped the charts in the classes 10 and 12 board exams. The board exam results of the academic year 2021-22 was published on 22 July, and our students secured top grades, creating headlines yet again. Devika Sajid is the school topper with 97.8% in class 12, and Snehal Koroth is the school topper in class 10 with 99.2% and 10% in English and mathematics. Achievers Day was held on 6 August to honor the toppers of the board exams 2022. The chief guest of the event was Dr. Prasad Krishna, Director NITC, a top-notch academician whose presence and words added impetus as our students are all set to navigate the prospects of higher education.
If you are always bothered about others, if you are silent and you turn your attention inward, your heart will speak, and that is perfect truth.
Reverend Father Thomas Thekil, Provincial, CMI St. Thomas Province, delivered the presidential address in this event held in honor of the students who displayed academic brilliance and competence in the board exams. Visages, the annual cultural fest, was held in 3 phases in the months of July and August to ensure en masse participation. Students of classes 1 to 12 gave it their all to emerge prize winners in the competitions held category-wise, which further ensured the participation in the inter-school Kalotsav. We joined hands with our country as we celebrated 75 years of independence in 2022. Colonel D. Naveen Benjit, Commanding Officer, 122 Infantry Battalion, TA Madras Unit, was the chief guest. As the school saluted the national tricolour fluttering high, there was a brilliant display by the Army band in honour of 75 years of independent India. Onam the ethnic festival of Kerala, was celebrated in two phases. Onam celebration for classes KG to 2 was held on 30 August with flower carpets and cultural events. The chief guest of the event was KP Sudhira, renowned writer. Onam celebration for classes 3 to 12 was held on 2 September. The chief guest of this traditional festival of flowers and felicity was Shri Parakadavu, renowned short story writer. Children's Day celebration held on 14 November was inaugurated by Sister Ashmita AC, Principal, Providence Women's College, Kozhikode. For the John Mannaratha, a principal delivered the welcome address. Students attained the extraordinary opportunity to listen to the narrative of the legendary Chachaji as chief guests spun the tale in exquisite detail. Cultural events held further added to the theme of the day. Sports and games can be equated with those incredible moments where sheer human will and desire overcomes all odds to scale new heights. The annual sports meet was held on 3 December at the Kozhikode Medical College ground. The event was inaugurated by Ms. Minnie K, police officer and gold medalist at the International Arm Wrestling Championship. Our outstanding sportspersons outperformed themselves by breaking records and creating new ones. In culmination of a year well spent, the annual day titled Dream Dum is held on 17 December 2022. It's a marathon event of 12 hours that present dream-like moments in a very exciting platform of creativity and competency. A consistent and continuous attempts to provide robust educational practices find expression in a unique assessment and evaluation format designed in total compliance with the CBSE mandates. The pre-midterm exams were conducted from 20 to 26 July and the midterm exams from 16 to 30 September. An open house was held from 14 to 17 October for classes 1 to 12 to discuss academic outcomes and classroom conduct. Inspired by the illustrious credentials of the senior batches, our students are well on the path of empowering themselves to face the challenges of the future. A school has always set high standards and stretched limited resources to fit ambitious aspirations. Our ambitions take wings every year as we set out in pursuit of a trophy that has always been ours, the Sahodaya Kalotsav Champions Trophy. The first phase of the Kalotsav was held between September and October at the district level. We bagged the overall champion school title at the CBSE State Kalotsav held from 24 to 27 November at the Carmel CMI Public School, Varakulam. Our incredible success is characterized by brilliant teamwork, relentless hard work, matchless determination, and meticulous planning. The School Human Resource Department Center, SHRDC, works relentlessly in translating our motto, excellence in service, into a reality by unfurling the unfathomable promise held by each of our students. Major initiatives are taken to realize equally major goals like holding orientation sessions and talks and interactive sessions with great personalities of all spheres of life, writers, thinkers, educators, artists, scientists and historians, to awaken the curiosity in every child to help seek what is within. A talk on Dalit literature and aesthetics by noted Marathi writer Sharan Kumar Limbale was held on 27 July, followed by an interactive session with this renowned writer of Akarmashi.
Education can change the generations, can change the society, can change the nation.
Vinaya Chaitanya, ardent disciple of Sri Narayana Guru and author of A Cry in the Wilderness, interacted with the students on 10 October. This session brought forth a meditative and reflective aura and helped our students reflect on the great visionary's life and times. Asif Yusuf Karim, former Kenyan cricketer and author of The Karims, A Sporting Dynasty, interacted with the students of class 11 and narrated the story of his family based in Mombasa, Kenya, and their twist with sports over the generations.
The parents must facilitate, they must encourage their children to be involved in sports. And like anything else, if you are passionate, if you are committed, you're determined, anything and everything is possible.
KK Mohammed, historian and archaeologist, held an interactive session in a question and answer format to discuss the role of history in reinforcing our perception of the past and the future. Shaukat, eminent thinker and writer, interacted with the students on several occasions and helped them imbibe the larger picture of life. An interdisciplinary art exhibition titled Elixir was held from 18 to 22 November in the school premises. This exhibition, inaugurated by renowned artists Madanan and Paul Kalanod, drew audiences from the neighbouring schools in the city and reinforced a policy of sharing resources for a better tomorrow. An anti-drug campaign was held on 17 October, inaugurated by Colonel Naveen Benjit. This was held in compliance with the state government directives to combat the evil of substance abuse among youngsters. A medical camp was held from 10 to 11 November that invited active participation of doctors from the Medical College Hospital, Kozhikode, and other reputed healthcare centres in the city like the KMCT Medical College. These multifarious events and activities that span an entire academic year at Silver Hills are uploaded in the school YouTube channel, which has extensive viewership and holds the promise of a global milieu and a wider reach, encouraging visual literacy and creativity in our students. We wish to label our students as digital natives and science in the making. We provide state-of-the-art digital resources that help our students take giant strides in the technology-driven world of today. Likewise, our archives are preserved with precision with pixel-perfect photography and videography.
Student of Class 9A at Silver Hills Public School, Kozhikode. I shall be doing a presentation of a two-part lesson called Sound of Music.
Our young learners leave illustrious digital footprints as they create a vast content to be aired in the school YouTube channel. Our school prepares students to steal the limelight and enjoy their share of stardom even at a young age. Our prodigious dancer, Ardra M of Class 11, performed at various stages in India, winning several medals and receiving wide appreciation from the world of performing arts. She made a stunning depiction of a dancer turned army officer in the musical video Agniputri, aired in honor of the Indian Army. Jahan Job of Class 4, our celebrated little artist, conducted exhibitions in major cities in Kerala and captivated one and all with the brilliant strokes of his paintbrush. Naina Nair of Class 10 was declared one of the 10 national winners at the INTAC India at 75 Heritage in Our Hands competition. She attended the felicitation ceremony hosted by INTAC in Delhi. This year, our sportspersons brought home several coveted championships and trophies and clinched major positions in the Sahodaya inter-school badminton tournament, basketball, football and chess tournaments. At Silver Hills, we believe in nurturing a sense of social consciousness in our students so that they grow up to be well-balanced individuals capable of displaying core values of compassion and gratitude. The social action wing of our school enables students to reach out to the less privileged. Students displayed an impeccable sense of social commitment by partnering with the school's Social Action Wing's initiative in donating books to their less fortunate counterparts in one of the government schools in our city. They contribute generously towards charity initiatives, thereby leaving small yet indelible imprints in the community. The role of a teacher even in this technology-driven world of learning, cannot be undermined. Orientation sessions are held periodically for teachers with the primary aim of honing skills and helping teachers remain updated with current trends in teaching and learning practices. Teachers attended several capacity building programs held in our schools and in other venues. We partner with the CBSE in conducting major exams including NEET and being the venue of Spot Evaluation Center for the board exam evaluation. Our school was the venue of the Toppers Meet 2022 held by Malabar Sahodaya to honour the toppers of the board exams. Mr. Yeshudas C. Joseph, General Secretary, Malabar Sahodaya, welcomed the gathering. Dr. Srinivas A. IPS, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Kozhikode, inaugurated the event. The PTA of Silver Hills is a class apart, an incessant source of strength in all the endeavours, both academic and co-curricular, enabling and empowering the school in true solidarity. This year, under the leadership of Mr. Ganesh Bhatt, the PTA has been in the forefront of all events. The first PTA General Body meeting was held on 18 June, inaugurated by Reverend Father Anto Nellam Kuriyal, CMI, Vice Principal, St. Joseph's Autonomous College, Devgiri. The PTA of Silver Hills is imbued with unswerving commitment to the core purpose of realizing the vision and mission of our school. The PTA members are active participants in all events and endeavours, offering seamless support and cooperation to further spreading the message of goodwill. We believe in the power of education in contributing to the world around us and seize new opportunities in the sphere of teaching and learning. Considering the pivotal role of educators and educational institutions in building the social fabric of the globe, we have fortified our infrastructure with upgraded technology to meet the demands of the digital era. We rely on the autonomy of content envisaged by the CBSE to develop sound previous knowledge in our young learners. The CMI stamp of excellence in education ensures the realization of our key objectives with unmatched precision. Our principal, Father John Mannaratha, leads us with his prophetic imagination and his philosophy that envisages a free horizon in the quest for knowledge and enlightenment. His futuristic vision, coupled with his passion for art and literature, makes him the pioneer educationist who believes in the beauty of his dreams while envisioning creative spaces that have the power and potential to attain perpetuity. As Father John Mannaratha celebrated his sacerdotal Silver Jubilee in 2022, the 25 grace-filled years of his priesthood stand testimony to his greatness, the greatness born of an inspired heart. The Jubilee celebration was held on 20 October in honor of Father John Mannaratha's 25 years of priesthood, etched with the mark of faith and fulfillment. Reverend Father Biju John Vilakada, Manager, Silver Hills Institutions, delivered the presidential address. Reverend Father Augustin K. Mathew, our administrator, designs effective transactions and invents key strategies in our academic and co-curricular roadmaps, fostering unity and fortitude in the school community. We celebrated the birthday of our administrator, Father Augustin K. Mathew, on 8 November in an ambience of festivity and felicity. Reverend Father Biju John Vilakada, our manager, addressed a gathering of students, PT executives and staff members. At Silver Hills, learning is realized as a cumulative experience of acquiring knowledge, skills and attitudes that go a long way in shaping young minds. Our social extension programs help students imbibe a sense of inclusivity and harmony and enable them to be ethical and compassionate, infused with the values that define equity and integrity. We have discovered constructive ways of creating a space for learning with the right blend of tradition and technology and the indomitable strength offered by 1,500 students and 100 staff members. With the unparalleled focus and eminence exhibited by our students, the dedication and commitment reflected by our teachers, and an impeccable support system marked with the CMI stamp of excellence in education, translated by the transformational leadership of Reverend Father Thomas Tekel, Provincial CMI St. Thomas Province, Reverend Father Biju John Vilakada, Manager, Silver Hills Institutions, Reverend Father John Mannaratha, Principal, Silver Hills Public School, and Reverend Father Augustin K. Mathew, Administrator, Silver Hills Public School, we have taken giant strides in the realm of rendering quality education. We reaffirm our faith in our founder, St. Kuriakos Elias Chavra, to be able to live up to his vision. Thank you.